ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're chewing gum.
Yeah.
Excuse us while we toss our gums out the window.
They said no gum.
The neighbor.
But yeah, welcome back. What is this, episode 4?
We are a week behind.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah, because of the...
Oh, yeah.
Technically, we are.
Yeah.
Depressing episode.
I mean, I put in the description of the last episode.
Oh, because of the incel episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back on track. We're gonna be posting every Friday again, unless we go on a trip again. But I'll still try to post it. But we're back with the lovely Gilbert, Carlos the man,
Carlos.
Nelson the human,
Right here.
and Junior the cat.
Pussy.
Pussy, exactly.
In class, I used to think it was hilarious to be like, everybody would be like, Nelson, here. And I'd go, they go, Carlos. I'd look around and be like, present.
What a nerd.
Fucking lame.
Like that reminds you of the Key and Peele skit, the
Yo.
Timothy present.
Alright, we're back from Vegas. Well, we've been back from Vegas. We had a little vacation, a little fun out there. I got sick on the day we were out.
Yeah, we're all fucking partying, and Carlos, decides to fucking powerhouse drink 2 cans of Angry Orchard.
I did get pretty buzzed.
Whoa.
And then right after we go eat In-N-Out, and he comes out serious as fuck, and he looks at me, and I'm like, "What happened?" "I don't feel good. I think we should just go home."
I didn't say we should go home. Quincy felt bad for me because I looked like shit. She was like, "We should just end the night," and I was like, "We don't have to."
And then it was funny because we all agreed that let's just drink at the house, and that's exactly what we did.
I passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You were out in like 5 minutes.
The funniest thing about that night is I had to go pick up my cousins who came from Germany. So, text me at 2 in. They're like, "Hey, we're ready to get picked up." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Where are you guys at?" "We're at a strip club." I'm like, there's no way they're at a strip club. They're new to this shit. So they send me the location. I drive. They're at a fucking strip club. And they pull up to the car all happy as fuck. I'm like, "How'd you guys get here?" I was like, "This shit's like 5 blocks away from the strip." "Oh, we got lost like 5 times, but we made it here." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay. And then, but they enter the car like smelling like straight, like reeking booze and like nasty ass pussy. I can tell you that right now.
Nasty ass pussy.
I can tell you. But
I know what that's.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, "How much you guys spend?" They look at each other and they just start laughing. And I'm like, that doesn't accumulate. How much you guys spend?
Me and my friends got money to spend. Me and my friends got money to spend.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is like they were naming all the prices to everything. So they were just like, entrance 40, lap dance 50, and I was like, God damn. And they're like, private room 500. I was like, you guys did not pay 500. And they're just like, no, too expensive.
That sounds like
I swear to God, if they spent $500 on the fucking private room.
But I think the highlight of the night was when Max, who's my cousin's friend, which I still consider family, he was just like, "Yeah, I got my lap dance," and he's like, mid lap dance, the girl just stopped, looked at me, and said, "You want to fuck me in my ass?" And I was like, "She did not tell you." He goes, "I swear to God, he told me." She told me that.
All this with a German accent.
Yeah, straight German accent. You gotta remember they came.
Heavy German, no English, barely English.
She don't told me. Do you want to fuck me in the ass?
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Nein. I still did nein.
Oh my God.
That's stupid.
But yeah, I had fun. Gilbert and Kim split up from us, and
Something that I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's crazy how the German accent, it really is
Flamboyant.
no, it's like it's the one accent that you could do and it sounds like a villain. Everybody am I right?
yeah, that is true.
That's the stigma from Bond movies.
But it kind of
it's me.
And because
I got
Guten Tag.
the Nazis, they're bad guys. So.
I have made some chocolate for my friends today, and I hope you all eat it. I don't want to eat that chocolate. Go back to your saying.
It's like the way you're saying it too. It's like So like evil as fuck. Like, damn, this dude just made some chocolate, but it don't sound like we should eat this shit right now.
Eat the chocolate.
No, I'm good.
Eat it now, Carlos.
I love the Germans though, because I talk to them like if they don't know English. I mean, they understand, but I'm always like, me, California, number one.
You know what's the main thing they remembered that your dumbass said?
What?
Me. He said, no, he said, me, USA, number one dildo user.
I said master.
No. That's all they remember because they come home and they're like, why did Carlos say he's a dildo user?
I said master. It's different.
You're talking to them like you're a caveman. Me, Carlos. Me,
American. Tell them what Nate said to you, where you asked about Max going home.
Oh yeah, so we were at a party, and I'm like, "Yo, Nate, where's Max?" He goes, "Oh, he went home," and he shows me the phone, and it's all in German. I was like, "I can't read that, but you know, I get what you're trying to show me."
That dude's hilarious. He actually had a comment about the art that we used for episode 3. He's just like, I didn't know you make gay porno, and I was just like,
Michael Jackson.
I didn't know you make gay porno.
Does he listen to it?
No, but it's because everybody that listens to it was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this cover art? So they showed it to Miguel, my cousin, because they follow us on Instagram. So Miguel was just like, look at this. Look at what Junior did. And he looked at it and he goes, what's wrong with him? Does he make gay porno?
It's funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It's funny.
But yeah, you know, Vegas was fun though. Back to what I was saying. Hey, you want to stop? Okay.
Fucking Junior.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Wait. But yeah.
Oh, Nelson wasn't there.
What a fucking nerd.
He didn't want to get the days off.
What a pussy.
Yeah, you gotta work, gotta make that.
He definitely has sick days.
I do, but
I definitely gotta make the sick days.
Shit. But you know, I was out here saving cats and dogs all day, choking a couple of them.
Oh my, yeah, saving them definitely. Check out this new chokehold I just learned.
There's a couple pit bulls. You gotta put them. You know, you gotta put them in their place.
Gotta show him his boss.
Yeah.
But Kim and Gilbert split from us. What did you guys do?
We went to Caesar's Palace because Kim never went to the shopping mall with the sky and the statues.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did Caesar actually live in Caesar's Palace?
So what were you saying? You saw that place is pretty cool. I took a picture with the horse. Did you guys stay for the show?
No.
There's a show at the fountain.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, the water show.
No, yeah, we
I think it's like
about
fire
that.
and some other shit too.
Yeah, they do like a bunch of shit. They do it there in the Bellagio.
What?
Did you guys go to Circus?
Nah.
And smoke a bunch of cigarettes while kids are upstairs?
we went, like, we passed by when
All the smoke is on top.
I blame that circus for all my lung problems.
I believe cigarettes were worse in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was up there playing and they're just like, what's all this smoke? And they just keep playing.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Shut
about
up,
it.
kid.
Vegas is the nastiest place. You can just smoke anywhere. Like, you walk into a casino, it smells like sadness, cigarettes.
And then you got the old timers going, oh, it smells just like home.
I remember my old days. I used to smoke cigarettes everywhere. These pansies nowadays.
Now I remember my first time going to Vegas. I remember going to the casino and I told, like, Quincy was with me. I was like, dude, it smells like something's burning.
I'm sorry, Gilbert hasn't finished.
Oh yeah, true. You're right. Go ahead, Gilbert. What did you guys do?
Oh yeah, we just walked around Caesar's Palace and we ended up walking into an art show and it was nice. I saw a painting, change. I was like, whoa. Because I was like, oh, look at all these gay art people looking at paintings. And then they showed us this one painting with this effect when they dimmed the lights, and I was like, whoa.
There's a guy in the back.
I'm a gay art person now.
I was gonna say, like, some
Gay
guy in the
now.
back going, look at this gay art person.
It was very, very nice.
So are you a gay art person now?
Yes. It was sick.
My guy. Yeah, but that was Vegas for us. It was a cool little getaway.
That was a nice chill. We gotta go harder next time, though.
Yeah, I feel like I was trying to get everybody to go harder, and everybody's like,
I was
nah.
sick.
And I was like, fuck you guys. I came to party. But
Sounds like an abusive
Father.
Vegas trip.
oh my, Carlos,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Yeah, I was sick.
But yeah, we're planning on going again. Hopefully next time we go, we'll vlog it for you guys so you see how stupid we act at Vegas. But yeah. So moving on to the next topic.
Oh, wait.
Music Minute with Carlos.
Hold on,
Oh
hold
wait,
on.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Too
gonna
soon.
poop myself
Wait.
At Vegas?
on the way home.
Oh,
Because
Do tell.
we ate White Castle, and I guess my stomach couldn't handle it. Because on the way home, I was like, "Ooh, I'm feeling a little gassy here." And then I was like, I just let out a few farts. They were silent, no smell. I was like, "All right."
in a car full of people.
Yeah. I was like, "Fuck it, I know you guys." And then it started to build up real fast, and I was like, you know when it hurts so much, you're like,
Yeah, you do the bend.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it started to hurt from my stomach down to my booty hole, and I was like, oh! I had a fight to keep it closed.
It was a prairie dogging. You're a prairie. It was like that.
Yeah, I was like, it'll go away. And it went away for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh, thank God, false alarm. And then it comes back even harder, and I was like, whoa!
Are you on a roller coaster?
Yeah. And then fucking after a while, I was like, oh man, we're in traffic, we're in the middle of the desert, there's no bush in sight, I might have to jump out the car.
You gotta put your butt cheeks outside of the window.
I was thinking about it.
sit like this, like.
It's gonna drag.
Yeah, you gotta
I
sit.
was looking out the window, I was like, I gotta tell Quincy, I gotta somehow take a shit.
You just put
I
your
ju- I
butt
just
cheeks
went-
outside of the, and then just let the poop fly out.
No.
It's gonna slide on the car.
So I told Quincy, I was like, Quincy, can we stop by the next restroom? She's like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And we were driving, and it's just nothing but flat desert. And I was like, fuck, if I have to step out the car
I'm gonna do it.
in this traffic, everyone's gonna see me. There's not a bush to hide behind. End up like Smokey.
He's taking a shit.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's like one of those sightseeing things. Like, oh, check it out.
Like,
How far were we from? What was it, the Prospector?
yeah, we
Yeah.
were like 15 minutes away.
It's like
Fuck.
So luckily, yeah, what is it, Prospector?
Yeah,
Whiskey
some-
Peaks,
some-
whatever.
some shit like that.
Yeah, it was a mile down the road, so
Yeah,
I made it. Oh my god, I was.
Yeah, I
one of
remember.
those
I
shits
woke-
where not even like you get past the
And then-
door, like halfway, and
Yeah, I was speed walking, and then Quincy was like, "Let me find parking." I wanted to just go, Quincy, stop the car.
You should.
I woke up when we got to the casino. He's like, "Let me out of here. Let me out." He's like, "Quincy, you can just let me out right here." He's like, "Let me just find parking real quick."
I jumped out of the car, 20 miles an hour, tuck and roll.
I remember Quincy texted me too. She was like, "Hey, we had to stop." I was like, "Why? What happened?" He's like, "Cooper had to take a shit," and I was just like,
Oh,
"We
man.
just left White Castle. Like,
Shit was funny.
should have used the restroom over there."
I tried to, but
Oh, you couldn't?
Nothing. I pooped. I peed.
You guys should have made that stop at Barstow like we did.
Could have busted
It was
up.
before Barstow.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a little story about me. It's funny because like sand, bro.
Sand.
I remember one time I was a kid in Mexico. I was like, I don't know, 7, 8, and our toilets were getting remodeled in our house in Mexico, and so we couldn't shit where we usually use the restroom, and everybody was going by the river because like that's the only place you could go. So I was like, I remember I really had to take a shit. I was like, oh my god, I gotta take a shit. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go by the river. And I was a little scared because that river had alligators in there. But I was like, alright, I'm gonna just stay far away. I'm not even gonna go inside close to the water because I don't wanna get eaten and shit. So I'm over here like, alright, nobody around. You know, that nervous feeling because you're shitting outside. You're all nervous. You're
Vulnerable.
a kid too. Yeah, you're vulnerable. You're just thinking about all the shit that like someone's gonna see you and go like, hey, yeah, you took your shit out there.
7-year-old Nelson.
Like, yeah, so I'm over here looking all nervous and shit, like a coyote, you know, caught in the headlights or some shit. And so I dig a little hole and I sit down and I put my pants down, but I do it in a way where it looks like I'm not taking a shit. Like my pants are like a quarter off.
Like just your butt cheeks are out.
Yeah, just my butt cheeks, and I put my shirt to like cover my butt cheeks.
Shit's on his
So
shirt.
it looks like I'm just enjoying the view of the river, and I'm taking the shit. So, like, and the funniest shit happens is my neighbor, who she was like 13. She was like, "Hola Nelson, ¿cómo estás?" she came from behind me and tapped my back.
Oh. Nelson.
I had to play it so cool. She's like, "What are you doing out here?" Sitting down. I was just like, I'm thinking about.
Oh, I thought you were like pushing at the same time.
I was trying to like be conversation, but I couldn't. We're just like, it was awkward, and she was like, "Why are you acting so weird?" And I was like, "Wow, I'm just staring at. I'm just thinking about life." And she was like, "Okay, I'll leave you alone." And then she walked away. I don't know if to this day I wonder if she figured out that I was taking this shit, but she was like, "Oh my god."
She probably
She probably
got
started to
home.
smell it. Or
She
something.
probably got home and was just like, damn, I think Nelson shit himself.
That shit was hilarious though, but it just reminds me like if you're ever in the desert or something, just dig a hole.
Dig a hole in the sand.
Dig a hole in the sand and just pop a squat right
Like
there.
that, I ain't got no time to dig a hole. I'm letting it flop.
that alligator thing just reminds me of Friday. You see Nelson come back with fucking bite marks from an alligator. It's just like, Nelson, what happened? Alligator bit me in the ass today. I was like, no, Mr. Alligator, please don't bite me in the ass. And this alligator bit me in my ass. So yeah. Anyways. Sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself, guys. Fuck.
Carlos.
All right,
You got a
motherfuckers.
poop in your stuff story?
It's no, fuck that. We're talking about something else now.
I do, but
I
I'll
hate
save it
talking
for
about
another
shit.
Tell me your best poop story.
All right, so I pooped myself as a kid at a quinceañera, and it was funny. That's it. So, yeah.
I think.
I was a
Charted.
chambelán, and
Ooh.
I couldn't hold it. No, I've never been a chambelán. Fuck all that. That shit gay.
And nobody asked you.
And I didn't want to be one.
Whoa. Whoa, bro.
I think my best shit myself story.
We're not talking about this
Too late.
anymore.
I did it. I'm
No, we're
doing
not
it.
talking
I'm
about it.
midway in already, dude.
No, you just started.
That's fucked up.
Let him tell
It's
us.
not fuck. I don't want to. I hate poop jokes. I hate fart jokes. I hate it all, motherfucker. I can't stand them. Say a fart joke. I dare you, motherfucker.
I don't know any fart jokes.
How do you know?
And you're gonna go ahead and say a fucking fart joke.
Yeah. How do you know? When a fly farts, it's the only time it flies straight.
You're an idiot.
You ever laughed? It was probably my dry delivery.
Yeah. Maybe you put a little more emphasis into it.
Fine, say your fucking shit story.
My shit story. The end. No, so basically, you know, I was a little kid, like Nelson. I was like probably around 9 or 10. No, younger, 8.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, so we're at a lake, we used to do like family trips where we go down to the lakes and shit. So my uncle was like, no, I was like, I really gotta use the restroom. And my uncle's like, oh, well, the bathroom's like half a mile down. And I was like, I'm not gonna make it. So he's just like, I got you. He fucking throws me over his shoulder. Keep in mind, I have to take a shit, and my stomach is like right on his shoulder, and he's running with me, and we're like doing Mission Impossible because he's like, we're gonna make it, and I'm like, no, we're not. I was like, my stomach, no. So like I'm trying to hold it in. We like, he kicks open the stall door, and then he like sits me down and closes it, and he's like, in his head he's like, yeah, woo, we made it. And he like checks in, he's like, we made it, right? And I'm like, close the door, and I'm like, I shit myself so badly. And I felt so bad, like I didn't want to sit there and tell him that I shit myself.
How far down that trip?
It was right when we made it to the door, not the stall, but the door of the bathrooms. I shit myself.
At no point he didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, so the funny thing is, I wiped, I got all of it out, and then like we're going back, and he's like, oh yeah, I can't believe we made it. Woo, yeah, like all happy, and then like we get there, and my mom can already see in my face like this motherfucker didn't make it because I'm all sad. So she gets there, she goes, "Did you make it to the bathroom?" And I'm like, "No." And then so my uncle like, "Yeah, we made it to the bathroom." He's telling everybody like all proud, and then my mom goes up to him, he's just like, "Junior didn't make make it to the bathroom. Junior didn't make it to the bathroom, and I'm like, you didn't have to say it that loud, motherfucker.
An important question: did you throw away those underwear, or did you clean them and put them back on?
You
dirty motherfucker! You fucking liar! You're gonna sit right there and tell me as a kid you knew to throw them away? No. You dirty motherfucker! You.
All you gotta do is boil them. You'll be
boil your shit.
You gotta
Unreal.
You gotta flip them inside out and turn them around.
Spray with the hose.
Yeah,
dirty, nasty motherfucker.
I'm a fucking kid. What do you expect from me?
Don't say you threw them away. Because we know you did it.
I didn't throw them away, motherfucker. But yeah, that's my shit story.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys ever sharded and like just washed the? Yeah, me neither. I don't think I've ever sharded.
Carlos trying to force out a fart.
It's like a fat guy thing. Granted, I'm like a bigger guy, but I've never like. So that's another fart story for you guys. Fucking. Ugh.
All right, fuck it. Let's move on, Carlos. Music Minute with Carlos. Nirvana.
Well, it's about that goddamn time that I talk about Nirvana's Nevermind.
It only took him 3 weeks.
4 weeks, because we took a week off.
Oh yeah, Jesus, 4 fucking weeks to do
No,
this.
3 weeks. 3 weeks, including the week off. Those
No, 3. Yeah, 3. It was because we talked about it since episode 1.
So, I feel like there should be music playing, but can't do that.
Gonna get fucking copyright.
So we're gonna do a fucking speed run. I wrote a lot for like 2 tracks. I wrote some notes down because
We have our impersonator of tracks, Nelson, here. He's gonna sing every track that Carlos.
all right, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I'm a liar.
I'm a liar.
Right, what did it say? A mosquito, my libido. Well,
I think that's a different song.
There goes a
So finally, down to no, keep going. In the background, Smells Like Teen Spirit, a song about what people seem to think is heroin, because loading up is slang for that. Definitely not about shooting up a school, and it's radio banger number 1. What do you think about Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Very good. Album starts off very strong.
Oh, the album starts off fucking strong.
Well, I mean, it's what that's
Classic,
set up
right at the
I mean,
beginning.
that song.
But it's so. This is the album that blew him into stardom, because you start off with Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's all I got to say about it. And then you get In Bloom. That's radio banger number 2.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song off the album.
Sell the kiss.
You got a dank bass line. You got a catchy chorus. Like I said, radio banger number 2.
Favorite song off the album, to be honest.
Favorite? Really?
I like that one. It has to be between now and what is it? The pissing, territorial pissing? Or something?
And then you got Come As You Are.
Another
Banger.
It's only track number 3, people. And you got radio banger number 3 for this one. All I gotta say is, what did it say? Take your time, hurry up, choice is yours, don't be late. That's my favorite lyrics. Well, not off the whole thing, but that's it. Banger number 3, and then we start at Breed. The first track. That was my first. What is it, like response? Not response. It was like what is it called? Reaction. It's like the first track I've never heard on the radio anywhere until I've actually downloaded the album when I bought it. Whatever the first time you ever fucking heard it on LimeWire.
You bought it.
No, I probably downloaded it off like some website or something.
I feel like Breed was on the radio.
I've never heard Breed.
Alright, boys. We got him.
Radio? Wait, it's how's Breed go? I don't really care.
If you guys want to hire us as a cover Nirvana cover band, we'll take openings. Yeah. We're called Nevermind Nirvana.
Never mind. I'll just call ourselves Nevermind.
Yeah. Nevermind Nirvana.
So, first track I heard until fucking LimeWire. Heavy bass. overpowers the guitar a bit, but in a good way. And then you got radio banger number, what is it, 4? With Lithium.
My favorite song on the album.
What's the fucking the lyric from there is what? I may have shaved my head just so I can post a picture with this lyric. It's I'm so lonely, that's okay. I shaved my head and I'm not sad.
I'm so happy. It's
not at all what
I'll be honest. Most of this album, I don't really understand what he's saying, but it's still good.
It's the grunge.
Yeah, it is grunge.
Because this is so. As I go further down, because like the first 4 songs are mainly radio hits. You've heard them. You know them. Breed is probably the exception there because I've never heard that on the radio anywhere. I don't know if because I'm definitely late to Nirvana. Not as late as like other people, but like to Nevermind, I think I finally heard it in full, like shit, maybe like a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've heard Smells Like Teen Spirit. Everybody's heard In Bloom. Everybody's heard Come As You Are. But like in full to actually hear it, I think is.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, me neither. Because I've heard like Drain You on Rock Band. But I've never heard the complete album until like a couple months ago. I saw like the montage of Heck, and that's why I wanted to do this one. And then the next track is Polly, an acoustic track slapped dead in the middle of Nevermind. And from what I've seen in the documentary that I just talked about, montage of Heck, it wasn't on the first draft of the album that he showed his mom. Because like he went to his mom, he's like, hey, check it out, I got this album, it's a banger. And she's like, dude, this is gonna fucking change the world. So I think it was
Super good song. I never knew it was about a killer until I saw you playing that documentary.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a song which, if you don't know anything about 1987, is sung from the perspective of a rapist who abducted and tortured a girl with a blowtorch after a concert. Some guy made a YouTube video breaking down the track some more about it. Check it out. We'll probably put the link in the description. And then you get back to the aggressiveness of what their grungy, punk, rocky sound is.
Is this the song where he goes very
come on, everybody!
Draw on your brothers.
Territorial Pissings. So this song is like, man, what's grunge? And you're just like, oh, hi, Quincy.
Pearl Jam?
No, like
Quincy has entered the building, by the way.
In the state of Nirvana, like you listen to the album and you're like, yeah, this is grunge, but like
Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's like,
but like it's like you listen to it and it's like, okay. So a quick side note: Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. When they would tour, they weren't put on like grunge. I don't know what they were. They were like openers for like metal bands.
Really?
Because they were more heavier.
Like Queen, but like they weren't like, it was kind of like glam metal. So like like Queen singing and shit like that they were opening up for. I feel like I'm talking really low.
Well,
like Queen Sync.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, all these guys actually hated grunge. They hated the term.
Well, after
they were like, this shouldn't describe us. Yeah, like we're just artists. But the sound, I guess you could say, is like, for this album, I would say is Come As You Are has a little bit of it.
Come As You Are, Smells Like Teen Spirit definitely has it.
Lithium, Phil has like a little bit of it.
What other song? Territorial Pissing. See, this is the one that I'm like, man, this is like punk. And like,
because he was more punk. He was really more influenced by punk.
I was
in everything.
And then you got Drain You, number 1 track on the album. It's a fucking staple in Nirvana's catalog. No one talks about it. Whenever everybody talks about Nirvana, you get Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom.
Let Nelson sing it for us.
My baby come
That's a little preview for you guys. We do 120 an hour.
God damn. Not even that good.
We're that good. Carlos, don't down.
First time I heard it, Rock Band 2 played the shit out of fucking it on the fucking drums.
First time you heard it? I don't believe this.
First time I heard Drain You was on Rock Band 2. Because I wasn't a rocker I wasn't a rocker, fool. I was like a cholito.
Oh, you're one of those rocker fools that were
my
like.
my iPod had like 120 songs, and like Tupac was like all of it.
Same.
That was like the era when Carlos was still wearing fucking pro
my
clubs,
Dickie shorts, and my Pro 5s.
backwards with the tag out.
That was gangster, fool.
That was gangster.
So fucking honestly, like those games like really brought me into like the rock, like Guitar Hero. I was like, I'll play guitar. Fucking, hey fool, grow my hair out.
Oh.
Do you think if you never played Rock Band?
That would have been like a little cholito.
Yeah. Really?
Like 100%.
Damn.
I kind of think he would have.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Rock Band, Guitar Hero. Some people are like fucking dweeb.
Now make another fucking game instead of.
There is a game already.
No, but like all the games that they've been coming out is like, we're gonna teach you how to play real guitar.
No,
I want to place 5 fucking buttons and that's all I want to push.
Rock Band 4 just came out with like a fucking Rock Band 4, dude. It's fucking good.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's on the Xbox One, PS4.
Wow, when
That's
did
why
this
I
come
wanted
out?
PS4, like not that long ago, like last year. All right, back to the fucking Drain You. Halfway mark, there's a bridge. It's Dave Grohl, just kick pedal, and then you hear some squeaky. Sorry, apparently that's making a noise, but that's what that bridge does to me.
Isn't Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters? How was he Nirvana? if
No,
was
he
in
wasn't
Foo
even in Nirvana first. He joined Nirvana in Nevermind. And that's when it's like the story of how like Travis Barker joined
Blink-182.
at Enema of the State,
Mhm.
and that's like their best album. And then Dave Grohl joins
Yeah.
at Nevermind, and that's their best album. So Drain You, you get that bridge, you get a squeaking, a single power chord, and a crash every now and then, and it ends with that scream.
How does it go, Carlos?
Music. And then it goes back to the chorus and you sing your lungs out one more time. Now I got Lounge Act after that. First thing you hear again is that bass line. What is it?
Yeah, that's a grungy song too.
And it's also the two first verses are soft, and the last verse is like. And again, it's that grunge vocals. What are you drinking? Where'd you get that from? And then you got
Where'd I get what from?
the next track, Stay Away. Another bass intro, and I'm like, have all these songs started with bass intros? But I must have heard like so I did like a quick re-listen to Today in the Morning because I forgot that I had to do this today. So I did it today, and then before I got here, which is like an hour ago, and Stay Away starts with the bass, and you can hear it throughout the whole song, and I'm like, man, I don't pay attention to music as much as I thought I do.
I think
Yeah.
it's just like that grunge era. They like really like bass lines. So if you actually go back, and
Well, I think it's more of like a metal thing, because like, what's that fucking band? There's this fucking band that really inspired
Nirvana.
Kurt. They're called Mama.
Let's check them out.
I feel like you can't always hear the bass in a lot of bands.
Wow.
But on bands where you do, it's like,
It sounds so
really sticks
fucking
out.
yeah,
good,
it does stick out.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mhm.
Yeah, Red Hot Chili
Yeah,
Peppers.
Flea, dude. Flea, one
Oh,
of the
that's
fucking
why, 'cause you got
best
fucking
bases.
Flea.
I love that motherfucker.
What are they called? It's really gonna bug me if I don't look for it right now. So I'm gonna
But
do
like
that right now.
Nirvana Nevermind. What a great album though.
Dude,
You know,
Yeah, you guys talk about
everybody.
it laid the foundation.
The one thing that I remember
these nuts.
I always
All the
said,
songs you know,
and it's so true, is that Kurt
I'm at
Cobain
Lounge
was the last. Kurt Cobain was the last huge
No, I'm at Stay Away.
superstar
Mhm.
in rock music.
yeah.
He was the
True.
last one.
True.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. There's other bands that were good. Like this is a lot of bands that are still good now.
yeah, but they weren't like.
But like that level of like
That can bring in,
Beatlemania,
yeah, that can bring in so many
yeah.
different people.
Kurt Cobain was the last rock star, and that's crazy because his shit was really dope.
one of my.
I like look at all the hip hop people that just say like they get influence from him.
I'm not gonna find it.
One funny
I'll
thing
look for it later.
one funny thing from Nirvana that I like, that Kurt Cobain really didn't like was I guess they were doing a live performance for a show. I don't remember which one, but you know they were gonna perform, but they're like, okay, you guys aren't gonna perform with your instruments. Like you're gonna have your instruments on you, but you're not gonna play them. Everything's gonna be backtracked. So Kurt didn't want that. Like he was just like, fuck no. Like I wanna play my instrument. They're like, no, you can. It's gonna take too long. This and that. So the entire song. What song was it?
It was Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, so the entire song he was singing like this. Like he did it all off tune because he was just like, if I'm gonna be backtracked, then might as well just sing like an idiot. So he was really pissed off. But
it was about the art, man.
Yeah, it wasn't about the media. That's what I loved about him too. Like I don't know why that was
it's
my
all
favorite
about
moment.
the art. It's about being real. It's not about being phony, man.
He did he did something similar at.
It's okay.
Oh.
I think it was like in South America, like people were like bashing the opener because they were like an all-girl band.
Mm-hmm.
So he like fucked up all the performance, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
I would do that too.
Kurt Cobain was
he respected women.
Yeah, he was a feminist, man.
Cool dude.
How long did it take you guys to realize Man Who Sold the World
Was David
it was
Bowie
a cover? Yeah.
I mean, it took me a long time. It took me as long as it took me to find out that Led Zeppelin was a cover band. I didn't know that either.
Ooh.
What? Yeah.
I love Led Zeppelin.
I know they stole a lot of stuff.
No, there was complete songs that they just redid, and they were like, "No, this is our song," and then people were like, "Then why did someone years before you make it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah. But I mean, they did a really good job with the Man Who Sold the World.
Still looking, motherfucker.
David Bowie. I mean, you can't beat the original, but I mean, I feel like
You actually can.
Yeah, because I
think?
think their version is better than David Bowie's.
Their version's way better than David Bowie's.
I like David Bowie's version.
It's a good version.
Yeah.
I love them both.
Yeah,
equally.
they're both good, but I think.
But yeah, Nirvana. It's like
Kurt.
you can't take a song and make it way better.
9 Inch Nails and Johnny Cash. Hurt.
Yeah.
Boom.
Razor. What's his name?
Trent Reznor.
Trent Reznor was like, yeah, that's his song.
The Melvins.
Melvin? That's a metal?
They're like a grunge band, but they're like more metally. No, there's a cat on the table.
It's Diva.
Leave her on the table.
I thought her
She's
name
gonna
was
start
SZA.
messing with the wires. It's
Kitty,
well,
enough
we
of
don't know
being
yet.
mean to you, huh? Oh.
All right, let me finish up here. All right, the next song right here we got. What was I was at Stay Away, right?
Yeah.
Great bass intro, great bass throughout the whole song. Never paid attention. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then the next track on a plane. I don't really pay attention to this one that much. It's one of their slower tracks after four heavy aggressive tracks from Nirvana. The chorus, I think that's the one thing that stuck for me. What did he say? Love myself better than you. That's I know that's bad.
That's impossible.
What can I do, or what should I do? And then you got Something in the Way, the next acoustic banger. The dark tone is set, some reverb is on Kurt's vocals, or his voice was so powerful it just did that. Example, Tupac set him up at the end. He yells, and everybody was like, "Why'd you put reverb? Like, what made you put reverb?" And the producer was like, "He just yelled so loud. His voice did that." So this song is about
Fo.
It's just
Make sure all your kids don't grow.
that's something in the way.
Something in the way.
It's a self-proclaimed mythology put on by Kurt Cobain about how he supposedly lived under a bridge. And he was alone. He got kicked out. But all this stuff is debunked by Charles R. Cross in a Kurt Cobain biography called Heavier Than Heaven. Check it out, you fucking dweebs. And that's the last track, and that sets the mood for how the whole album's supposed to be. And then after 10 minutes of silence on the actual CD, you get Endless Nameless.
Carter seems so angry about it.
I'm not angry because I listened to it and I'm like, I looked it up. I did like my little research on it. It's Kurt Cobain's. he's mad, frustrated that it's during the recording sessions for Lithium. It's not going good. He's obviously mad. So he starts playing this, and then Chris and Dave are like, fuck it, we'll fucking play too. And then you get what is, I compare it to a slam poetry on the guitar. And
that explains so much.
And so it's just frustration that he let out, and they put it on some later presses of the album. And
so this is what early hardcore sounds like.
it's like it's pretty heavy. It's pretty like.
I was gonna. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it sounds like.
Go ahead.
This song sounds like every backyard hardcore band, the first band that goes up, and this is a song they play. This is what it sounds like.
Exactly.
A lot of screaming, a lot of, a lot of.
And then and then
it's a whole lot of nothing.
Well, and then you can tell like they kind of did it on. Oh, damn, I like went forward and back. You can tell they kind of did it on like one try because everything's so off tempo, and so like it goes high then low and then fast slow, and you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I actually think it was more than one. I think they just recorded it. I think it was all one. Sorry. Don't touch me.
No, it wasn't a. It's not a. It's not a bad song, but it's not a good song.
It's just there.
It's bad.
It's definitely there.
In my opinion, it's there. It had its moments where I was like, "Oh, that sounds like it could
potential.
Be created."
Yeah, it has potential.
Yeah, like something could be created off of that riff, but then like the whole thing is just so.
It makes it better that it's Kurt letting out his frustration and anger.
When you hear the actual story of what it is.
Yeah, it makes the song better, obviously, but still like. It justifies the track for what it is, but you listen to it without knowing anything. I couldn't listen to it for like the first couple times that I've heard that one. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, is this Nirvana?
Yeah, there's a moment where I got like back, like, what's it called? Like
a flashback?
Yeah, flashback, so turn down for what? And I was like, I gotta turn this off.
It triggers some noise.
Yeah, it's just noise.
Nelson's
noise.
It's like the story behind the song is better than the song itself.
Yeah. Like you hear the story, you're like, wow, that's a great story. You hear the song, you're like, this can't be Nirvana. Hold on, let me make sure my artist didn't switch randomly.
So it's what I call slam poetry in guitar form. And the song ends with Kurt smashing the guitar, and you can hear it in the actual recording. You hear like the ding, ding, ding. And then after this album, Kurt decides to not tour, not do much. This is like what blasts him into the rock star zone.
Blast?
He instead decides to, in this time period, he meets up with Courtney Love, and instead of touring and anything, he just wants to do heroin and hide away, and that's it. That's my.
That's so crazy about
my synopsis of Nevermind.
Musicians and artists, how a lot of them, like when you look at a lot of them, they all do that. They go like hiatus and just like, what happened? Or they disappear for a bit. They don't want to do anything. Like right now I'm looking at I have a book of The Doors. I have Jim Morrison's poetry book.
Oh wow.
And
I didn't even know he had poetry.
He would do that too. He would just like, they was like, oh, I'm going off to Paris. That's where he died. But like, like Kurt too, John Lennon, all same thing. He was like, I'm done with writing right now. I'm trying to do all this like spiritual shit, and then
I'm done with writing.
Yeah, his name is John Lennon.
He disappeared for
John
6
Lennon from the
months.
Beatles.
Yeah. In like the highest of what Nirvana could have been.
Yeah,
and
now we'll never get anything.
It's because you're putting so much
he made
output.
music after. In Utero was after, and then that the
MTV Unplugged.
That too. No, that was
that was all
in Utero.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is just like it would have been great if he was still around. But I feel like if that would have happened, I don't think Foo Fighters would have been a thing.
I think I want to say Dave Grohl was doing that during the hiatus.
Really? You think so?
Because what else? What the fuck were they doing for 6 months? They're just relaxing, living off that.
Probably, trying to start a new album. Yeah, or start a new album.
It's because like after all that like all that energy you're putting into an album, they just want to chill for a bit. I mean,
yeah,
you could
but
go
it's
on
like
tour,
it's the peak. Is like they like what you usually go on tour when you're that big to make the extra money and all that, the lump sum.
But you gotta think about it again. Kirk didn't give a fuck about any of that.
Yeah, Kurt didn't give a fuck about it, but still, he meets Courtney Love somewhere in this time period after the album's release, and all he wants to do is get high and
smoke heroin or whatever, shoot up heroin, right?
watch Montage of Heck. It explains a bunch of this better. Like Kurt tried suicide in his earlier days.
Yeah, I read up on that.
Yeah.
Before. I'm sorry. Go ahead. sorry guys, I'm an idiot.
Where he tried to kill himself on a train track, and then the train went on the other side, and it just scared the shit out of him. He's like, man, I'm not gonna kill myself before I get laid, and then that's why he was around for so long.
The power of pussy.
But Kurt was also known to be a big liar. Not a big liar, but he like warped
The truth.
a lot. Like sometimes stuff he said, like what's something in the way. It's a song about being homeless, but that guy's like, and then people who know him are like, nah, he was never homeless, because he always either lived with, because his dad didn't like him. I think his mom did. He would live with his mom or with that girlfriend.
At the time. Makes sense.
Some guys gotta make that, like put
A narrative,
on their art so they can push it forward.
and it works.
It works,
Something
yeah.
in the way is
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It does work. Look at 6ix9ine.
Ugh.
now he's in jail.
Now he's in jail because
Because of that.
he did a negative version of that, but
Apparently he's out though.
when he was doing it, like he became huge.
Yeah.
It does work.
I mean, what works, right? But
True.
some people do it better.
Yeah.
Definitely Kurt did it way better.
Yeah.
but,
Not in fucking jail.
but in the end, you know,
The greats die too young, man. That's
people
all
say
I can
Courtney Love killed him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or pushed him into
Yeah, let's
killing
get-
himself.
I feel a tinfoil hat coming
Because in Montage of Heck, dude, fucking Courtney Love, I've never seen someone look so goddamn guilty. She's fucking chain smoking like a motherfucker throughout that
Yeah,
shit.
I've seen those.
She
Yeah.
she finishes a cigarette, immediately gets a new one, and she's so like, I don't know if it's like the
Like
years
shaky?
of drug abuse.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
Man,
Like,
I love
'cause
Kurt Cobain, but I feel like that Courtney Love was just bad for him, man. Like I don't know what he saw in her, but who knows?
Because I can tell you that the reason why it can't be drug abuse, I'm just saying it's just because of the person I like, fucking read up on it a shit ton. Fucking Dave Mustaine, fucking hella drugs throughout the years and hardcore drugs, fucking cocaine, heroin, 8-balls, like all that shit. And not once was he like shaky. Dude would fucking go on stage like nothing would fucking happen. He could be like high as fuck on an 8-ball and then just go on stage and be like,
Yeah, but everybody. If drugs affects everybody differently.
true.
You
That
could
is-
use
that is
He
that.
could hang.
If you watch
He can
Montage
handle-
of Heck, you see fucking Kurt on heroin.
Yeah, and that shit.
It's something depressing, something you don't want to see. I went into it blind. I was like, well, how bad can it be? It's fucking bad. It's really bad. It's like,
Like watching Requiem or something like that.
yeah, but it's
No.
like, because it's like home footage. Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah,
so it was Courtney and Kurt.
Like actually him, not like a reenactment.
Yeah, and then like one of their friends, I don't know who it was that was recording, but they had like a bunch of like, and then Courtney was like still using when she was pregnant,
Oh.
Yikes.
and like the baby came out high.
Oh.
And they had to like do like the thing to fix the baby. It was
Yeah.
fucking wild, bro.
That's just horrible. I remember watching it. You see Kurt holding the baby. He's all
He's
strung
fucking
out.
he's
Fuck.
fucking stoned. It's fucked up. It's like you see him walking on his balcony in his nice ass house. She's like, Kurt, come in here, and he's like, he just turns like a zombie. Like that's what. And seeing someone high on heroin's fucking disgusting.
It's horrible.
And that's the crazy thing where it's like heroin and musicians. It's like they go together. There's so many artists that do it, and they're like
You got Kurt. You got who else?
Amy Winehouse,
Amy Winehouse.
Bradley Noel.
No.
Yeah, I mean
The Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix,
Jimmy.
Marvin Gaye at one point.
Ozzy.
Ozzy did
Ozzy
everything.
Osbourne.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Ozzy did
A
fucking
lot of like
everything.
those like Motown. I think some of the Motown era like R&B guys.
I think
they did it
everybody
too.
in Motown, because you had like practically half the fucking people and the Temptations doing that shit
Yeah.
because of one guy.
Man,
Yeah, because of
nice.
one guy.
Sounds like heroin's not that bad.
Oh, guys want to give us some
Yes, there's something to
talent?
this heroin thing.
Get my creative juices flowing.
Carlos, come away from the balcony.
Oh.
Hey, dude, I just wrote this song, bro. Check it out. It's like fucking fire.
My baby. It's like Carlos. That's a Nirvana song. No.
And another thing they say is you get addicted to the prick of the needle.
Ugh.
So you don't get just addicted to the high, you get addicted to like the feeling. And that's what tattoos are.
Yeah.
Because I got one like recently. I want another one already.
Yeah,
Like
I felt like this one felt so good that I fell asleep.
It's weird. It's like it feels good, but it hurts. It's a weird feeling. And then the smell, like that,
The ink?
that ink
Smell it.
mixed with the soap. I'm just like, give me more.
something about that.
Just
I
that
can
sensation.
see where Kirk is addicted to that prick because it's kind of the same thing. Well, not
Where there's pleasure, there's pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
You mean pain? There's pleasure.
When I was going to
Either
school
way.
for a medical assistant, and we had to draw each other's blood, give each other shots. That was the best part. It was fun.
Can we do it again?
Poking people.
See, regardless of situation, that prick just feels
It gives you a
endorphin.
like a small adrenaline.
True.
Because you're like, oh, here comes.
Yeah, a lot of it has to
That's
do
a-
with that like when people lose touch with reality, and that's what makes them feel alive for the moment. Just like, I'm alive. Like it's crazy. It's like, whoa. You lost touch of reality. That's what makes me feel good.
True.
Life sucks.
It could
But
perception.
could suck a lot more.
Everything's
Things,
perception.
Yeah, the Amazon could be on fire.
How you gonna put it out?
Trump could, be sending lots of immigrants into concentration camps. Stuff like
Jeffrey
that.
Epstein could be suicided.
There's so much shit that's bad that,
That
we're
could
just like in the
have
end.
could
you
have
think,
happened,
You know
but
what?
didn't.
We're doing good.
6ix9ine could be free.
6ix9ine could be free making the internet.
YouTubers can be pedophiles.
Oh
talking
my!
about
All right, we're getting dark again.
how as long as you have a spiritual connection with a 9-year-old, you fucking freak.
Wait, where is that from? Where would this come out?
Gilbert sent me this. Talk about it, Gilbert.
Nah, I don't want any more.
Pervert. We're straying from music now. We're gonna talk
All
about.
right, hang on. Nevermind. What do you rate it?
It sounds corny to be like 10 out of 10, but I'm addicted to that album. I can listen to it back and forth, left and right, up and down. Listen to it to at your mom's house, your dad's house.
Your grandma's house.
I'll give it a solid 10.
Okay. Gilbert?
9 out of 10. If
Okay.
it wasn't for that last track, I would.
It's
10
a
out of
secret
10.
track, bro.
I know,
Bonus,
but
doesn't
it's
count.
like, if that track wasn't in there, that would be 10 times better, I think. Because it's hit after hit after hit, and then it's like, what is this?
It's the story behind the track, Gilbert.
Frustration. It's anger.
Get with the time. Slam poetry was cool back then.
His art,
It's still-
his anger. I don't care. It doesn't sound good.
It's a deep burden in my loins.
I'd blow my head off too if I made that song.
Oh my god.
Gilbert! No! Bad
Hey,
Gilbert!
it's not fun.
Hey, did you guys know that Kurt Cobain had dandruff?
Oh,
Finish the joke.
Yeah, they found his head and shoulders behind the
oh,
couch.
come on.
Yikes!
Come on.
Yikes! Alright, now so what about
I
you?
give that album a 10 out of 10. It's a great fucking album. It's a classic.
It's what blew them into stardom.
Yeah.
Blew them. Oh yeah.
It's their magnum
Blew them
opus.
away. Yeah, I'd say even with that track that Gilbert's talking about, I'd still have to give it a solid 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And you know what? I was hearing it again. I know Smells Like Teen Spirit is like, it's an obvious song.
It's a radio banger.
Yeah, but dude, hearing that shit again, it's fucking, that song
so
is
good.
dope, dude.
It
Yeah,
brings
like
up the hype. You're
Yeah,
just
like it's
fuck,
just
dude.
like, it's so good. Like I was like, yeah,
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, like I don't know. The funny thing is like I love that music video. Just how everybody's just like
And
You know,
the
Kurt
crowd,
Cobain
yeah.
hated that video.
I fucking love it.
What?
Kurt Cobain hated that video.
I think that's why he was just like
Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins was like, yeah, I remember talking about it with him, and he was like, I fucking hate this video. It's not what a show is. Like, it's so whack.
I think Drain Youth really does it for me. That one really like. What a banger.
oh yeah what favorite track off the album?
I don't know. They're all so good. Probably Lithium. But I don't know. I know it's typical, but it's so good.
Radio banger.
What about you, Nelson?
What?
Favorite track off the album?
Oh, I already Lithium.
Oh, Lithium. Yeah, mine would be definitely In Bloom. Do you want to get copyrighted?
You can't, because it's not exactly the same.
He's playing exactly the studio version.
No, he's messed it up right now.
Yeah. Well,
I guess we're gonna end it there
This is
after
time
my long, shitty review
it
of.
was supposed to be a minute music with Carlos.
Well, it wasn't. I didn't. That's why I didn't call it Music Minute. Fucking check out Nirvana's Nevermind.
It's time to.
They're going on tour.
Wrap it up.
We'll probably do, we'll try to do at least 1 or 2 album reviews
Wrap it up.
per month. We'll do like 1 or 2, so we'll probably do another one once we decide on which album to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Which
I
album are
think-
you gonna do?
I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to it.
I think next week we'll do an album where everybody could chime in and it's not just me talking for like 15, 20 goddamn
Yeah, because I was
minutes.
going to sleep.
But if we don't do it,
Bring it on, motherfucker.
if we don't do it next week,
I was trying to let you guys talk.
hey,
I'm talking, motherfucker.
bitch, I'm talking.
Well, hey.
No, but so if we don't do it next week, little preview for next week's episode. We're definitely gonna get into. I want to start doing, I guess, previews for the next episode, so that way we don't always come in empty-handed. So we'll probably be talking, most likely be talking about how Sony took out Spider-Man out of the MCU, and that, and then we'll probably be talking about our favorite Joker. We're gonna have a little superhero episode.
Only wants a cracker.
But yeah, so
We don't have cameras, but we all have our lighters out.
Yeah, right now.
Carlos plays.
he put a blonde wig on, so he looks exactly like Kurt.
Kurt Cobain's.
But yeah, so Carlos, play us away.
Kurt Cobain's.